Hi everybody, it's Cindy from Ask Nurse Cindy, and today we're doing our pre-holiday baking keto style. And I have with me today my daughter Rachel Thomas from
RachelE.com,
and we're going to walk you through how you can have a wonderful day filled with thanks and family and great food and still stay on your high-fat, medium-protein, low-carb, ketogenic eating plan. So let me tell you a little bit about Rachel. It's my daughter Rachel, and she's been type 1 diabetic, meaning insulin dependent, since she was 3 years old. And so I wanted her to tell you a little bit about what we're doing today and what we're making, and a little bit about her story.
Yeah, so I have been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes since the age of 3 and always struggled with just managing my blood sugars, managing how my body responds to carbohydrates. And so when Mom switched over to ketogenic probably about 5-6 months ago, my husband and I decided, well, let's give it a shot just with different things that we were going on, female hormones, weight management, just different struggles. So I'm excited to say that I have lost 15 pounds, the size of a turkey, and this thing is heavy, okay? As Mom did the kettlebell last time, I thought I'd do a turkey kettlebell, but I'm really excited because when you think about carrying this around and how that affects my blood sugars, how that affects just different things with my metabolism, since switching to ketogenic, I've been able to actually maintain a steady blood sugar, and my A1C has come down, meaning a 3-month average. So I'm just really excited that we are going to do Thanksgiving with all sorts of different things. We've got different parts of our family that love to eat carbs, and their body can actually tolerate it, and that's fantastic. But I can't tolerate it very well, so we're adding a couple things to keep us on track and keep my blood sugars down low.
So turkey is absolutely fine. Eat the skin, eat the dark meat. We want high fat. We're going to be making a cauliflower stuffing that you can Google and find online on many of the Pinterest sites or ketogenic sites. But before we get into, do you want to do our menu first?
Yeah.
So we'll come back to you about our fathead pizza that we're making. But here's a sampling of what we're going to be having on Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. We're going to have our turkey with our stuffing. We're making mashed cauliflower. We're going to take cauliflower, you steam it, and you mash it, and then you take your wonderful grass-fed butter, you take some heavy whipping cream, you take sour cream, and you make sure, are you on me or are you on? Okay, good. Sorry, it looked like you were looking down here. And then salt and pepper, you can put garlic in it, you can put lots of cheese in it, and it is absolutely stunning. And we're also making a keto-friendly, gluten-free, of course, gravy to go with that. And my daughter Lauren, who's over there, saying hello.
This is her magnificent kitchen.
Yes, and she has her Christmas stuff
at
up.
her house.
Yes, she has her Christmas stuff up. So we're calling tomorrow Thankmas because we're not together really for Christmas. So it's Thankmas tomorrow. So we're going to have the cauliflower green bean casserole. We're making oopsie bread, which is a really low carb bread. Spinach and cheese dip is on the menu because.
So what we love about ketogenic as well is that it actually helps you to stay gluten-free or gluten-friendly. And I got diagnosed with borderline celiac disease probably about 3 years ago, which is another autoimmune disease. But I cannot tolerate gluten whatsoever, so my amazing family maintains a gluten-free environment while I'm here. But what's amazing is that you can eat such yummy, delicious, high-fat food.
Yes,
you don't really miss all of that wheat and how it kind of makes you bloat after you eat. I don't know if any of you have experienced that, but these are just some of the fantastic things that we use in our kitchen at home in Atlanta, and things that Mom uses all the time here. So we have almond flour, which is a really great baking alternative for flour. The ratios are a little different. They have it on the bag, but it's really fantastic because it keeps your carbs really low and it just keeps you really satiated. Another one that you can use that's gluten-free is coconut flour, and this is actually an organic superfood, which is really healthy, really good for your body to process. It's very minimal in inflammation and how it targets that, and it's very low in carbohydrates as well. And then some of our favorite sweeteners that we have found that is helpful, so those of you that might have pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, or might be a type 1 like myself, Swerve is one of my personal favorites. It's made with erythritol, I think is how you pronounce it. It's 0 calories, but it's a sugar alcohol, so it doesn't really target your blood sugar the same way that Some of
other
the other
sugar.
ones would.
Some of the others wouldn't. In other words, what it won't do is it won't spike your insulin release. And insulin is actually the hormone that comes out of the pancreas in response to you eating a carbohydrate that breaks down into glucose. So there's Truvia, which some people that will cause an insulin spike. Swerve is pretty safe. If you have a sweet tooth, there is unsweetened coconut flakes. Several brands. This one is from our local HEB. I live in Texas, and we are in the process. We're getting ready to pour a chocolate ganache over this, and these are going to be gluten-friendly and keto-friendly Almond Joy bars and Mounds bars. And you make the chocolate ganache by melting unsweetened coconut, and you add some heavy whipping cream, and you add some of the Swerve sweetener. Pour that over that, and we're talking, mwah, these are
They're so
absolutely
delicious. They literally melt in your mouth. And so we're making some without the almonds because I'm not a big almond fan. And they're just so good. And then my husband's favorite dessert on the planet is cheesecake. And it's such a keto-friendly option.
Yep.
So we are making the crust with pecan cookie pieces. And we're mixing that in with coconut oil and some cream cheese. And we're going to make that with a little bit of sweetener to make the crust real nice and sweet. And then make the cheesecake. It's going to be so delicious.
It's going to be wonderful, and you can flavor it with lots of different things. You can do pumpkin puree. You can do, I like to put some lemon in it. I love lemon cheesecake.
Yeah.
Last night we made peanut butter cookies that were really quite good.
Yeah.
So, and then we've got other things. Heavy whipping cream is your friend. Almonds, nuts are your friends. Coconut milk. Here's the cauliflower, which you can do a lot of different things with it. And then, of course, we drink exogenous ketones to help us maintain our ketone level at a nice high rate, which really stimulates your metabolism, as well as help you with your mental clarity and focus. So, oh, and then, of course, we cannot forget the esteemed bacon.
Bacon makes everything better.
It does. And so one thing I want to remind you about, we're getting ready to put a fathead crust pizza in the oven. We'll be back in a little bit to take it out and let you see what it looks like. But I think in closing, have a great Thankmas Thanksgiving. Don't blame butter for what the bread did to your hips. I'm down now, I think, 47 pounds. If you go back and find my water balloon video, and I have a YouTube channel now, Ask Nurse Cindy, on YouTube, you can see back at the end of July what a difference a couple of months of eating ketogenic can make, not only in how you look, but how you feel.
And we're really excited. We're going to have a lot of fun up and coming. Ask Nurse Cindy is going to be releasing a website. We've got a lot of great videos coming your way, things to help you get started simply. Those of you that work full-time, those of you that are full-time stay-at-home moms and life's crazy and getting food on the dinner table is a little bit hard. Different ways that we can use exogenous ketones to help boost your mental clarity. And we're excited about what's coming ahead of us.
And we hope that each of you are going to have a great time. And remember, there's plenty to do that you can eat, and you can have not only a thankful day, but a day where you're proud when you get on the other side of it. Enjoy your family and friends. If you want to come back in about 15 minutes, we'll be taking our pizza out of the oven, and we'll see you then. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.